Golden cornfields stretch across the land, where every Doritos chip begins its journey from carefully cultivated maize under open skies. Each ear of corn ripens naturally, developing dense, golden kernels that will later define the texture and flavor of every chip. Farmers carefully inspect the crops, ensuring only high-quality corn is selected to meet the strict standards of Doritos production. Powerful harvesting machines move through the fields, efficiently collecting mature corn while preserving kernel integrity for processing. Inside the harvester, kernels are separated, cleaned, and funneled through complex systems designed to maintain purity and consistency. Freshly harvested corn flows into transport trailers, forming golden streams that mark the transition from field to processing facilities. Harvested corn begins its journey, transported across rural landscapes toward facilities where transformation into chips will begin. At storage facilities, the corn is collected and preserved, preparing it for the precise processes that will shape each iconic Doritos chip. Corn arrives at storage facilities, where controlled systems begin preparing the raw harvest for transformation into consistent, high-quality ingredients. Massive volumes of corn are unloaded into intake systems, initiating the journey through cleaning and refinement stages within the facility. Conveyor systems lift the corn through the facility, moving it efficiently towards specialized cleaning equipment designed for precision handling. Advanced screening systems remove unwanted debris, ensuring only clean, uniform kernels proceed further into the production process. Air classifiers separate lighter impurities, using controlled airflow to refine the corn and enhance its overall purity. Magnetic systems capture any trace metal, protecting both equipment and product integrity as the corn continues its journey. Water-based cleaning further purifies the kernels, washing away remaining residues and preparing them for controlled storage conditions. Carefully regulated drying removes excess moisture, stabilizing the corn for long-term storage without compromising quality. Once cleaned and stabilized, the corn is stored in vast silos, ready for precise processing into the signature Doritos base. Stored corn is released into processing lines, where it begins its transformation into Masa, the essential base of every Doritos chip. The kernels are cooked with water and lime, initiating a traditional process that softens the corn and enhances its flavor and texture. Heat and moisture penetrate each kernel, loosening the structure and preparing it for grinding into a smooth, workable dough. After cooking, the corn rests and steeps, allowing the chemical process to fully develop its texture and nutritional properties. The steeped corn is thoroughly rinsed, removing excess residue while preserving the essential qualities formed during cooking. The softened kernels are ground into masa, a dense, smooth dough that forms the foundation of every chip. The masa is mixed thoroughly, achieving a uniform consistency that ensures every chip cooks evenly and delivers the expected crunch.
Technicians carefully test the masa, confirming its texture and moisture meet exact standards required for consistent chip production.
The finished masa moves seamlessly through the system, ready to be shaped into the iconic triangular form of Doritos chips. The prepared masa is released into forming systems, where its transformation into thin, uniform sheets begins with controlled precision. Powerful rollers press the masa into thin sheets, carefully controlling thickness to ensure consistent cooking and the signature Doritos crunch. The dough travels across extended conveyor systems, forming wide, continuous sheets that move steadily toward precision cutting stages. At this stage, the dough's texture is carefully monitored, ensuring a uniform surface that will cook evenly and hold seasoning perfectly. Advanced sensors continuously measure thickness, ensuring every section of dough meets exact specifications before moving forward in the process. The system automatically adjusts pressure and alignment, maintaining perfect consistency across the entire sheet without interrupting production speed. As the sheet advances, speed and tension are carefully controlled, preparing it for precise cutting into the iconic triangular form.
The perfectly formed sheet reaches the cutting system, where it is precisely positioned for shaping into the recognizable Doritos triangles.
The uniform dough sheet enters precision cutters, where each movement defines the iconic triangular shape of every Doritos chip. Each cut is engineered for accuracy, producing sharp, consistent triangles that will cook evenly and maintain their signature structure. Once cut, the triangular pieces separate cleanly, while excess dough is redirected for reuse, ensuring minimal waste in the process. Vibrating conveyors align each chip, spacing them evenly to maintain smooth flow into the next stage of production. As they move forward, the chips are subtly shaped, giving them the structure needed for optimal texture and durability. The newly shaped chips travel rapidly along conveyors, maintaining perfect uniformity as they approach the cooking stage. Before cooking, each chip's surface and structure are carefully observed, ensuring it meets the exact standards required for frying. The perfectly formed triangles advance into the frying system, where heat will transform them into the crisp, golden chips recognized worldwide.
The shaped chips enter hot oil, where intense heat begins transforming the dough into a crisp, golden structure. Beneath the surface, rapid frying creates bubbles that reshape the chips, locking in structure while developing their signature crunch.
As moisture escapes, the chips rise naturally, their color deepening and their texture becoming firm and crisp.
Conveyor systems regulate frying time precisely, ensuring each chip receives uniform heat exposure for consistent quality.
As the chips exit the fryer, excess oil drains away, revealing their fully crisp texture and golden finish.
Vibrating systems remove remaining oil, ensuring the chips maintain the perfect balance of crispness without excess residue.
After frying, the chips begin to cool slightly, allowing their structure to stabilize before seasoning is applied.
Now perfectly crisp and structured, the chips move forward, ready to receive the bold nacho seasoning that defines their iconic taste. Freshly fried chips enter rotating drums, where seasoning systems begin coating them with the signature bold nacho cheese flavor.
A precise blend of spices and cheese flavoring is released, forming a fine coating that adheres perfectly to each chip's textured surface.
Inside the drum, constant tumbling ensures every chip is evenly coated, distributing flavor across every surface without excess or imbalance. Advanced systems regulate seasoning flow, maintaining precise flavor consistency across thousands of chips moving through the line.
As chips exit the drum, they are fully coated, displaying the bold color and flavor that define Doritos Nacho chips.
Each chip is visually inspected to ensure the seasoning is evenly applied, meeting strict standards for appearance and taste. Controlled airflow removes excess seasoning, ensuring the flavor remains balanced without overpowering the chip's crisp texture. With flavor fully applied, the chips move forward, ready for final cooling and stabilization before packaging. Seasoned chips enter cooling conveyors, where controlled airflow begins stabilizing their texture and preserving their crisp structure. Powerful fans circulate filtered air, gradually reducing temperature while maintaining the integrity of the seasoning and crisp texture.
Residual heat escapes from each chip, allowing the structure to firm, while locking the seasoning securely onto the surface.
Inside extended cooling tunnels, chips move steadily as temperature and airflow are carefully regulated for consistent results. Sensors continuously monitor temperature, ensuring each chip reaches the exact conditions required for optimal texture and shelf stability. As cooling completes, the chips achieve their final crispness, holding their shape and texture perfectly for the next stage. Multiple cooling lines operate in harmony, maintaining high production efficiency while preserving consistent quality across every batch. Fully cooled and stabilized, the chips move forward, ready for detailed inspection before packaging and distribution. Once cooled, the chips enter inspection lines, where every piece is evaluated to ensure it meets strict quality standards.
Optical scanners examine each chip in real time, detecting variations in color, shape, and surface quality with exceptional accuracy.
High-resolution cameras capture fine details, ensuring every chip maintains the signature look and texture expected from Doritos. Chips that fail to meet standards are instantly removed using precision air jets, maintaining consistency across every packaged product.
The system sorts chips into uniform groups, ensuring consistent size and quality before they proceed toward packaging.
Skilled technicians oversee the process, adding an additional layer of assurance to maintain the highest production standards. Only chips that meet every requirement continue forward, forming a perfectly consistent stream ready for packaging. After inspection and sorting, the approved chips move together toward packaging, completing the final step before reaching consumers.
Approved chips enter automated packaging systems, where precise portions are prepared for sealing into branded bags.
Each portion is carefully weighed, ensuring consistent quantity in every bag without compromising chip integrity or presentation.
Packaging film is shaped into bags, displaying the bold Doritos branding that consumers instantly recognize on store shelves.
Measured portions of chips are gently dropped into each bag, maintaining their structure while ensuring efficient filling. Nitrogen is added to protect freshness, creating a cushion that preserves crispness and prevents chips from breaking during transport. Heat sealing locks each bag securely, preserving flavor and freshness while preparing the product for distribution. Finished bags move swiftly along conveyors, forming continuous streams of ready-to-ship products. Automated systems group the bags into cartons, organizing them efficiently for storage, shipping, and delivery to markets worldwide. Packed cartons are stacked onto pallets, preparing the chips for efficient handling and large-scale distribution across multiple regions. Each pallet is securely wrapped, stabilizing the load and protecting the product during transportation through various distribution channels. Forklifts move pallets efficiently through the warehouse, coordinating the flow of products toward outbound shipping zones. Every shipment is digitally tracked, ensuring accurate inventory management and precise delivery scheduling across distribution networks. At loading docks, cartons are transferred into trucks, carefully arranged to maximize space and maintain product integrity during transit. Loaded trucks depart the facility, beginning their journey to deliver Doritos chips to stores across cities and regions. The distribution network spans vast distances, ensuring fresh products reach retail locations quickly and efficiently. Upon arrival, the cartons are unloaded and prepared for placement in retail stores, completing the distribution phase of the journey.
At retail locations, cartons are opened, revealing the finished Doritos bags ready to be placed on store shelves.
Employees carefully stock the shelves, arranging each bag to create an appealing display that attracts customers.
The shelves are filled with Doritos, their bold colors and familiar design making them instantly recognizable to shoppers.
A customer reaches for a bag, completing the long journey from cornfield to consumer in a simple, everyday moment.
At checkout, the product is scanned and purchased, transitioning from retail display into personal ownership.
At home, the bag is opened, revealing the crisp, flavorful chips prepared through a precise and complex production process. Each chip reflects its journey, from carefully processed corn to perfectly seasoned crisp, ready to be enjoyed.
The final moment delivers the signature crunch and bold flavor, completing the transformation from raw corn into an iconic snack experience.